Harris is out. Harris is on the opposite side. He reverses all the way around and hands it off to him. What that's supposed to do is influence the D-line to go to with the way he opened originally.
Into the Argos had a 13-play drive. This the 12th for the Bombers. Touchdown. Andrew Harris has double dipped.
I like the confidence now that they've got him established and they go to him in a key moment down the goal line. It's not a one-yard run here. It's a couple. But Paul LaPolice calling the plays. Has confidence in their run game and confidence in 3-3.
Second touchdown of the game and season for Harris. Bombers back in the lead. Medlock adds an extra point, so it's 27-25. Winnipeg back on top as they see and saw here in Winnipeg tonight.
Well, whether it's pass protection or run blocking, this is Jamarcus Hardrick, who's going to get the kick-out block on Marcus Ball, the linebacker. When he gets that key block, he opens the alley for Andrew Harris.
Ball carries 65 yards for Harris. That was a 12-play drive, 75 yards in 5:28. 2 possessions in this third quarter, and we're down to under 2.5 minutes to go. Karen Martese Jackson's got it. Not this time. Contained downfield, Thomas Miles, the former Argo, in on the stop. One of the great names in pro football, a distinguished 15-year career, 102 sacks, 95 of them with the Dallas Cowboys. His son on the field for Winnipeg, and he is visiting with Sarah Orlesky.
Thank you so much, Chris. Jim, what is it like for you to be able to see your son Jackson get his first CFL start and continue his career up here north of the border?
It's very exciting. That he's in a great venue, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying actually the CFL. I'm enjoying watching the game and how they play. It's a little different from American football, but it is fun, and I'm happy for him.
When you watch him play, are you watching as a dad, a former player, or a coach?
All three, but mostly as a dad. I just want to see him have success and play hard. That's all I want to see.
Does he take a lot of advice from you?
I don't really give him a lot of advice, so we talk, and if he asks me questions, I answer.
Well, thank you very much for the time, Jim. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Jim Jeffcoat finished in Buffalo his great years in Dallas, including one 5-sack game against an old CFLer, Joe Theismann. Here's Ray out of the backfield as Coons trying to make Brandon Alexander miss. And brought down around the 35-yard line. It's going to be a yard short.
Well, watching as a dad, more than anything, watching Jackson, Jeffcoat, try and get some pressure on Ricky Ray getting up the field. Played a pretty good game tonight. That's pretty exciting to see. Jim down on the sideline. In 12 seasons in Dallas, never missed a game. 94.5 sacks with the Dallas Cowboys. Finished with over 100.
And an old teammate of Chris Schultz, who probably doesn't want us to remind him, because I bet they had a few battles in practice. Fajardo again in. It's more time in the second half, and on the night now, 5 for 5 in third down conversions. Tony Fajardo, who followed Colin Kaepernick at Nevada, and like Kaepernick, combined for 9,000 passing yards and 3,000 rushing yards. The only 2 quarterbacks who did that in college football.
Well, with all these short yardage plays, you wonder if he might just try and go with that play action or drop back and throw one deep.
Clock ticking down in the third quarter. Ray's going to load it up. He'll spin it deep. He won Payton in a battle. And Chris Randall hung in there and was stride for stride.
Will Payton limping a little bit at the end of that route, and you're right. I mean, Chris Randall cannot cover it any better. You see how he just subtly took the inside position. Now watch how he just looks at the receiver until the receiver looks to get the ball. Ricky Ray wants to throw it up there a little bit inside. He's got the protection he needs to get it out of there, but well covered by Chris Randall.
TJ Heath told us yesterday, all the DBs call him captain. He's the boss back there, the senior man. And there's a challenge flag, and Mark Trestman thinks that coverage from Chris Randall was a little too tight, and there was some contact at the end of the route.
I'm not sure Mark Trestman has thrown the challenge flag yet. Talked to him a couple of days ago on the phone about the new rules and the changes since he's been down south.
I thought he might have challenged the pass interference.
Toronto is challenging that their receiver number 13 was interfered against. The command center will review the play.
Thought he might have challenged that Johnny Sears play earlier, and you're right, this is one thing that's new for Mark Trestman since the last time here.
See, I think initially that turn and look for the ball and putting your arm out by Randall is fine, but it may have been too long. Payton trying to cut back into the middle, that arm bar, if it's held there too long, I've seen that called many times.
It doesn't prevent Payton
to attack the ball. Now Randall has a chance to go to the ball too. If he just turns and runs to it, he has equal opportunity to get to it, but he can't arm bar the receiver away from it and not allow him to. This might be a good challenge. It looks like I've seen that called. It's good from here. No contact on the speed turn, the blind turn back to pick up his man. He's fine here. Now the initial handout there is fine, just to find it. You can see Payton has his hand on the shoulder, so that's good. Now the arm bar though hangs there for a bit. That's in slow motion, so it's a little bit distorted, but
upon further review, the ruling on the field stands. It's an incomplete pass. We have second down.
Okay, so they say that it didn't hang out there long enough.
So there's a standard for at least the night on how far the officials will let him go. So one more play before this third quarter's done. Second and 10. Three-man rush. Payton underneath. Cuts it back into traffic, and that wasn't a good idea.
No. Bad choice. He had two. Go outside or go inside.
Well, the two teams trade long drives in that third quarter. Argo settled for three. Bombers pushed it in, and they have the lead headed to the fourth quarter. The quarter, but they make the most of it and have the lead through 45 minutes.
And they finished with a touchdown. The Argos in their long possession of over 7 minutes finished with the field goal. What you don't see on that board is Martese Jackson's 310 return yards and one touchdown. Seen a little bit of everything tonight.
And 7 lead changes. It's going to be a good fourth quarter. I think the Bombers really wanted to make amends for the disappointment of last week at the home opener, and you knew they'd be in tough, though, against an Argo team that's vastly improved.
You saw an example of that on the short yardage play to Matt Nichols when he fumbled the ball and then dug for the first down. Finished that drive with the run from Andrew Harris and the touchdown.
Iralahu boots it away on third down. Ryan Langford, 52-yard punt. Langford trying to get the corner, and he turns it. Iralahu there to force him out around the 39-yard line. But another good return. This one by Langford for 23 yards. Well, the Ring of Honor has a new name and a legendary name here at Investors Group Field. Jack Jacobs, one of the first superstars of the Canadian Football League, the first quarterback to ever throw for over 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. His record 46, 27, and 3. Fans came out in such large numbers that they had to build a new stadium, and Winnipeg Stadium became the house that Jack built. And his name will remain here at Investors Group Field in the Ring of Honor. There's a catch by Weston Dressler. But look at that classic picture of Jack Jacobs.
I love that throw from one sideline all the way outside the hash to the wide side of the field. That was a good throw by Matt Nichols.
Number 27. You had the
Good
face
number.
mask, though.
Good number.
Here's Harris, and Bear Woods fills the hole and brings him down after a couple.
Yeah, I was wondering when Bear Woods was going to have enough of the run game from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and just start to buckle down on it. And this is one example of filling the hole from the middle linebacker spot. Watch 48. Scrape, 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 take on the guard, and step up in that hole. Textbook linebacker play.
Second and 8. Four-man rush. Nichols stepped up and hits Darvin Adams, who got sandwiched. Bear Woods was there right at the first down stick. Let's see where they place it. Marcus Ball's trying to help the officials.
Well, close enough that short yardage would come back out anyway. I think they are going to be a couple of inches short here.
That's a tough catch in traffic, though. Tight window for Nichols.
Oh, yeah. Drilled it in there, and Darvin Adams got it from both sides.
Here's Lefevre, who has passed out of that formation once tonight, but sneaks for the first down. All set up by that tough catch by Adams.
Got to fix the gear. Marcus Ball not happy.
Marcus Ball upset. He got into it with, looked like Travis Bond at the end of the play. The helmet broke, and when Ball spiked the helmet, it's going to, well, there's three flags on the play, so we'll let the officials sort it out.
Marcus Ball,
After the play, objectionable conduct, Toronto number 6. This is a 10-yard penalty, and it's first down.
he's just trying to get out of there because his helmet was locked on the equipment. Yeah. And then it was broken, and he was trying to get.
A lot of things can happen in that pile, but
Oh, yeah.
unusual to see that
not
the face
pleasant.
mask got stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck in a Bombers.
And he's trying to tell the bomber, but it ends up costing him yardage. Winnipeg first down at the 31. Nichols looking for the corner. Jump ball! And a knockdown by Rico Murray. The intended target, Fioli Godino. And another flag.
Jamarcus Hardrick.
Roughing the passer. Toronto number 98. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
He went over to help his quarterback because Dylan Wynn puts a big hit that really shook Matt Nichols.
Dylan Wynn in for the injured Ken Bishop.
See the late hit, and it's low.
Looked like Travis Bond may have helped direct him in, but it is a penalty. Nichols throws, and he threw that high out of the reach of Harris. Second and 10.
Didn't like it, saw it was well covered, threw it away. Yeah, that was a low hit, and that was not a dirty play by Dylan Wynn, but still a penalty.
A guy named for Bob Dylan, who apparently plays the ukulele on the road before games, and when the flight was delayed yesterday, he entertained the team with a little ukulele. Oh, you're a music guy. Another corner run for Denmark. Can't catch up to that, but a flag. Cassius Vaughn, the strong side linebacker, looked like he was jostling with the veteran Denmark.
Pass interference Toronto number 26. The penalty occurred in the goal area. It's going to be first down at the 1.
Well, let's take a look. It looked live like he was just running through it. There's the corner route.
Now, if you're the Argos, would you challenge that?
Yeah,
with the precedent of the previous call
on the
Chris
armbar.
Randall?
Yeah, on the armbar. I mean, Chris Randall got away with the armbar for an extended period.
Almost looked like Trestman saying if coverage from Wimbledon continues tomorrow, the gentlemen's semifinals get underway, including Federer against Berdych. Catch it at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific across the TSN network. And we have a verdict, I believe. Apparently we're still mulling this one over.
They're heading in that direction. Vaughn and Denmark.
Upon further review, the ruling on the field is overturned. It's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 16-yard line.
Got it right, because we're not playing tennis. We're playing football, and there's going to be a little bit of contact, and that was just Cassius Vaughn running to finish the play off and not pull up, and just incidental, zero contact basically, and no penalty there.
Federer's looked so good, he might have made that catch. They said 2nd down, but it should be, well, they had Medlock out. It should be 3rd down. The Bombers were right, and the officials have to make the correction here. Incomplete to Harris, incomplete to Denmark, and
one of the reasons for the new video official, not the replay official, but the new video official over the last couple of years.
Offense is on the field. Mark Trestman is in an uproar here, and this is a mistake, and they're going to correct it before we go any further.
That's what happened. The head official just heard live in real time from the video official in Toronto saying, wait a second, we've got to reset the down to get it to 3rd down. Because incomplete pass on 2nd down.
It is an incomplete pass, but it's 3rd down. 3rd down.
Bottom line, they do make the correction.
And they do make the correct call on the challenge. And that's why that change was made, so coaches can challenge if they feel like there's a mistake made on the field. They got the call right. They got the down right from the video official, not the replay guy, the video official. And now it's time for Medlock.
24-yard attempt. Trying to make it a 5-point lead. And he gets another. 30 on the board for the Bombers. But lots of time left for Ricky Ray and S.J. Green. Toronto trailing by 5 here in the 4th quarter. Just under 11 minutes to go. Argos have opted to receive the kickoff because they've got a hot returner tonight. Picks it, line drive, and Martins Jackson fields it at his 2. Straight ahead to the 30-yard line, and that's where Ricky Ray will start, and the battle continues between S.J. Green and T.J. Heath.
Yeah, human highlight reel against the ball hawk. We set it up coming into the game as one of the key one-on-one battles, and I would call it a dead heat right now, honestly.